Yes. Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very amazing stream. It's been a long time since I did a live stream. The reason is very simple. Last 14-15 days had been like really crazy. Me and my team members were super busy with the futures and options course. We wanted to launch it by 15th of August. I'd promised June and July end shoot dates. Shoot will be completed. We need at least 2 weeks for editing process. So as promised, before the end of July, I did complete the shoot, and last 14 days have been like crazy with editing. But I think I am happy with whatever has come up as the end product, and I'm sure that many of you, those who have started watching the course already, are also hopefully happy with whatever they have enrolled for. So, what is today's agenda? As you can see on the title, it's about what speech our Prime Minister has given on the Independence Day, and just my thoughts on which sectors can be watched out for based on his speech. So, before we start the discussion for the day, a very happy Independence Day to every single person who is watching this live stream right now. Well, for me, Independence Day is something which is really special. Oh, by the way, Jayesh says very nice session on Grow App. Thank you. So coming back to our discussion, I personally have a very special place in my heart for Independence Day. Uh, as far as my personal progress is concerned, it has been amazing from 15th August to 15th August. What? Quickly, I can tell you. 2019, I guess I've told about this in one of my previous streams as well, that 2019 was 15th August 2019 was the first ever day when I took a session on basics of stock market. 15th August, that was 15th August 18, sorry, 15th August 2018, first ever session on basics of stock market. 15th August 2019, I got selected for YouTube Next Up. 15th August 2020 was mutual fund course, and on my personal front, I started taking exercise pretty seriously. I started gymming, I started doing yoga. I actually had a knee pain, right knee pain, because of which I was not able to walk fast, and running though is was like next to impossible for me. But today, I feel very good that last year, 15th August, when I started doing gym and yoga, I feel one area where I was terribly lacking, and I had kept this as a 1 year target that in 1 year I will do something special for my own health. And today, I didn't run, to be very honest. I did a brisk walk, but 6 kilometers walkathon I completed today, and felt very good. It's always good to identify your weaknesses and try and work on your weaknesses with a specific goal. So last year, 15th August, I had decided that next 15th August, I should be able to do some kind of a walkathon or marathon or whatever. And I'm happy that I know for many people who are really fit, for them it will be like, gee, 6 kilometers is nothing, and that too walking though is like nothing. But I think for me, where my fitness level was like pretty down, I think that is a big achievement for me. So I'm patting on my back. I really feel good about this achievement. I have worked towards something which I was very weak in, and my next year target is that this time, on 15th of August this year, I have kept a special target. Uh, Absolutely, Raj says that F&O course, super motivated, and yes, very happy to watch you on the Grow Talk. Wow, okay. So last 15th August, I had also decided that I am going to launch F&O course. That time I had not decided the launch date, but yes, 15th August, this 15th August 2021, we have launched the F&O course. For those who have not seen the lecture yesterday, I request everyone to watch yesterday's lecture at peace, because it's almost a 50 minutes long lecture, basics, so futures and options lecture 1 part 1. Whenever time permits, do watch that. uh, and after watching, let me know your comments as well. I first time in my life I've given a view target that if that lecture crosses 5 lakh views in 1 month, then I will be releasing part 2 of lecture 1 on YouTube within a month, right? So on that note, let me quickly take you to our today's discussion. What are the various sectors in focus based on our Prime Minister's speech today? it's going to be a very focused discussion. So I'll quickly tell you about which sector I feel the government is going to keep in focus, because of which one or two companies which I feel can be in focus. As usual, this is not a recommendation. This is just a discussion that I'm doing. So the very first thing I felt where the key focus of our government was, that was infrastructure. Uh, our prime minister has said that the government will spend 100 lakh crores. So 100 lakh crores translates into trillion. So 100 trillion on setting up of modern infrastructure. He also mentioned about Sagarmala, Bharatmala, airports, railways, various other projects, wherein the focus was to ramp up infrastructure and also simultaneously creation of jobs. See, the moment I'm talking about building up strong infrastructure, building up modern infrastructure, railways, roadways, any sort of infrastructure, there is just one company that comes up to my mind. And I'm sure those who have been watching my channel regularly always know about this name, which comes often on my mouth, and that is Larsen and Toubro, right? So, focus point number one is infrastructure. As I mentioned, 100 lakh crores to be spent on setting up modern infrastructure, and L&T can be one of the stock which can be kept on focus or kept on the radar. Okay. Second point, which I found as a key takeaway from his speech, was ban on nationwide use of single plastic. So I'm sure everyone is very well aware that even places like Delhi, they have banned use of single-use plastic. What will this lead to? This will surely lead to checking out materials which can be used as a substitute to plastic. And what better substitute can we have for plastic than paper? So I think if the plastic ban, which is actually a very good move, if it is not kept only on paper, and if it is implemented really nicely, then I feel that one sector which can come into focus is paper sector. Again, I'm repeating, why paper sector? Because one material that can be used as a good substitute for single use plastic is paper. And currently the sector has, I mean, many even analysts I keep on watching, CNBC, Z Business, and other business channels. Many of the experts also were believing that paper industries or paper industry stocks can be a few which can be kept on the radar. And with this announcement coming up today from our prime minister, I think wherein he focuses on uh, innovative use of innovative products for replacing plastic, I think that can have a very positive impact on the paper industry as a whole. Those who are our pro investor members, they might be already aware, long ago, I have, yes, LNT expected. Okay, chalo, long ago, I have taken this paper stock in one of my pro investor special uh, uh, whatever do I call, pro investor special stock of the month. So those who are my pro investor, they know, yes, Dijo George has already given the correct answer. Uh, AK Mahadevi, Shubham Marathe, Jail sorry. It's moving pretty fast. Jail Raj S. Okay. Satish, Ramesh, everyone has given the correct answer, and JK paper it is. um, so I think, see, I always say that never ever do I give any pro investor special stock of the month with an intention that it will go up in 1 month, in few days. One of the subscriber had asked me in my I mean through an email conversation, that whenever you say stock of the month, do you believe that it will go up by whatever percent in 1 month? I said no, that is never ever the intention. Intention is just to discuss one stock in 1 month, which I personally believe is fundamentally very good. And if you look at it from a medium to long term perspective, ideally it should give good returns. Okay. So JK paper was one of the stock. I remember when we had discussed about this, I guess it was somewhere around 90 rupees. And after we discussed it, it had corrected a little bit. I guess it had gone down to uh, 80, 75, 80 levels. But post some time, it really has performed really well. And I've not tracked it off late. I had quit that stock when it was around 125, if I'm not mistaken. I guess it touched the high, touched so 90s. It had uh, gone up to? I'm not sure what is the current market price of JK paper. If someone can please check and put it in the comment section. I guess 263 now. 263. You sold it at 125. Okay, feels very bad. Funny is saying 160. 260. Oh my god. Nahi. You know, whatever pain you have when you incur a loss, that is comparatively less than your loss of profit. You know, but it feels good that whenever we discuss any stock, oh my god. So now you can imagine when we had discussed it, it was around 90. So it's like 3 times. It's at almost 3 times, 200%. I'm not sure any of you who had bought at that level and has still held on to it, still clung on to it. If you have, amazing, super happy for you all. So again, with all these companies, I think it's very important that we have to check out what are the latest news which are coming up, like the Independence Day news about increasing uh, the focus on ban on a single-use plastic, replacing it with something like paper. I think that can surely bring in more boost for this specific sector. Next thing, he talked about announcement of rollout of the Jal Jeevan mission, wherein piped drinking water is to be provided to all households at an estimated cost of 3.5 lakh crores. So, with this announcement of Jal Jeevan mission, you have to understand that one is about water purification thing. One is about uh, transporting water from the places where it is stored to the households, right? So, whenever I'm talking about both these areas, two stocks which I can think of. Number one is Vatek Wabag. Okay. And the second one, if it is about pipes, chalo, let me know your thoughts. If I'm talking about pipes, which stock comes to your mind? Okay, Prince Pipes. Nikhil says Astral Pipe. Anything else? Prince Pipes, Astral Pipes. Ye both hi. There is also one more stock, Phenolics, which till now I've not gotten an answer. But Phenolics is also one stock which is a good one in this space. So you can also have a look. You can also track this specific stock. Polycab is not more into pipes. It's into electric FMEG, fast moving electrical goods. Okay. So Phenolics is one area where you can surely. So Phenolics, Astral, Prince, all these 2 3 companies, you can surely have it in your watch list. Keep a track on these and see how these are performing in the near term, right? Next one, he also focused on better data speeds. So he said now it's not about connectivity; it's more about who gives how much fast speed. So it's about companies which are coming up with 5G, 5G rollouts. Those who bring out very fast, they will be beneficiaries. I'm not going to consider Idea, Vodafone in this. Two stocks which come up to my mind are number one, obviously Anuj has said it, and I've said this. I've talked about this stock so many times, and it is Bharti Airtel. Second one is Reliance Jio, but of course not listed. It is a subsidiary of Reliance. So sure, Bharti Airtel and Reliance both can be checked out for this specific focus of our government, which would be data speeds, which will impact so many millions of people. Of course, it's better for YouTubers as well. More and more better speed, more and more data coming into play. YouTubers are going to be beneficials out of this as well, right? Next one is about he also mentioned, he also urged the farmers that they should stop using chemical fertilizers. If you move from chemical using chemical fertilizers to organic fertilizers, he said that that can be a great input. uh, and one of the good, fundamentally, again, I'm not saying currently it is at what level and what not, but fundamentally, if you're asking me, UPL, which is United Phosphorus Limited, that's a good fundamental stock in this space. So again, that can be kept on your radar, on your watch list. Next one was about travel. He has urged all the citizens to travel and visit 15 tourist destinations by 2022. It felt nice to listen to this one, but hopefully, Corona third wave, hopefully it doesn't hit the nation, the globe as well. If that doesn't happen, then this mission of developing 100 tourist destinations across the country can become a success. He has also given specific focus on having Northeast as a major tourist hub. So more and more emphasis on tourism, more and more emphasis on travel. Djo George is today ekdam on fire. He has also talked about one more stock which was absolutely there in my mind. Sanju has also mentioned about the same stock, and the stock is IRCTC. Chalo, let me see how many of you are informed. Is there any news in IRCTC right now? I'm waiting for a minute. Let me know if there is any news in IRCTC. Hmm. Split, absolutely yes. There's a stock split news, so everyone just check the news. Uh, it's not a bonus; it's a stock split, and the stock split I had written it somewhere when I was preparing for this. Stock split, I guess it's going to be of 2 rupees face value, and currently it is of 10 rupee face value. Okay, so it's like a 1:5. Okay, so let me repeat, it's like a 1:5 stock split where currently face value is 10 and it is going to go down to 2. So whatever is the current market price of IRCTC, that will go down by 1/5. Okay, so I think that is going to be a good one. Those who wanted to invest in IRCTC and could not invest because the price is high, I think now the price, because of split, it'll be 1/5 almost. So yes, of course, Anup has also mentioned about 75 one-day Mataram trains. So I think all these are going to be good positives for IRCTC. So moving ahead, next one, he has talked about a new e-commerce platform. I could not think about a specific area in this. I'll quickly tell you what is this about new e-commerce platform. The thought process is amazing though. He has mentioned that government will develop an e-commerce platform for the products made by women self-help groups in villages. And of course, the whole thought process is vocal for local. He said that there are so many women in villages who are making amazing products, but unfortunately the problem is with they are not able to market their products in the best possible way. So if that be so, Varun, that is a very good thought process, India Mart. But then the only thing is that government is going to set up an e-commerce platform. It is not that these women are going to post their products on spaces like India Mart, right? So what I can think of with this announcement is that if government gives this e-commerce platform banane ka, if they give this project to some e-commerce company or basically to some IT company, then I can say that IT sector can be in one of it can be one of the focus points. But I think it's just one of the projects. It could be TCS, Infi. Yes, Devdeep Singh. Oh, you have talked about the same points. TCS, Infi, both can be again stocks to watch with this. But again, let me repeat, it's just one of the projects which our government has said. But I feel why I thought of mentioning this was that the whole uh, the whole idea that the self-help group women should get a good market, and our government should also have a very nice e-commerce platform. I think that's surely a very good thought process. Next one is he has set 2047 as a target for India becoming energy independent. And what do we mean by that? He said that we have a target of becoming energy independent by 2047 through a mix of various things. Mix of what? Electric mobility, gas-based economy, mixing ethanol in petrol, and making the country a hub for hydrogen production. So very amazing points he has talked about mix of electric mobility. So the moment he is talking about giving more importance to electric mobility, I'm sure all the e-vehicle related space comes into play. If he is talking about mixing ethanol in petrol, I guess I've talked about this. Absolutely, I get to see the answers in comment section already. That is Praj as one of the likely companies which can be seen in focus. If you're talking about a country, if you're talking about making our country a hub for hydrogen production, it could be also Reliance, which can come into focus. Endurance for EV also possible, Sushrut. Why not? It is a company into this. So I think three companies for this specific point for making India energy independent. One could be Praj, one could be Reliance, and third one is of course the entire EV space. Tata Power, why not? The moment we are whenever I say EV space, it's going to be a huge. It's going to be open to a huge thing, right? So this is what is important. The next one is he talked about making India more and more educated, healthy, and skilled. Uh, so healthy ke liye, I'm not sure if there is any company which is listed on the stock exchange for making our population healthy. For making our population educated and skilled, मैं हूं ना. So unfortunately, Rachana Ranade is not a listed company. I'm sure everyone would have wanted to invest in my company, but yeah, unfortunately, it is not. So if it's about making our country more educated, more skilled, yes, I'm trying my best by giving a lot of information through our YouTube channel, also through the courses. I'm sure everyone knows about this, which is let me just put it up in the comment section as well. uh, rachanaranade.com is the website, and making India more and more uh, powerful through education, through skill development. Yesterday only, as I mentioned, I've launched the F&O course, and CARRFNO is the coupon code that you can use if you want to enroll yourself for this course. Um, very important. Acha. Advice says, please bring IPO for Expert Professional Academy, is what Advait says. Thank you, Advait. I'll surely give your message to the directors of Expert Professional Academy. I am not the director there. That is one academy where I used to teach for CA students. Now with so heavy schedule, it becomes a little bit difficult for me to teach CA students. So May 2020 was the last attempt for which I taught CA students. With a heavy heart, I had to leave CA teaching because that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. But then now, with so much to be delivered through YouTube and through the courses, it's difficult to keep up pace. Devdeep Singh says, already started the F&O course. Kya baat hai? By the way, those who are enrolling in the course before today midnight, so just barely 2.5 hours left, I'm also going to have a separate Zoom meeting with them, wherein not more than 100 people uh, will be there in this Zoom meeting. So I'm already going to have to conduct multiple Zoom meetings because number of people enrolled in this course has well crossed 100. In fact, it has crossed 250 till now. So I'll have to conduct minimum 3 Zoom meetings now separately because I've promised not more than 100 learners in one Zoom meeting. But I'll be happy to have more and more Zoom meetings. No worries. Sushrut asks, what will be the price of FNO increased post midnight? Sushrut, the price is not going to increase after tonight. If you register tomorrow, then the only thing is that you will not be getting a chance to interact with me on the Zoom call. Okay, the prices are going to remain same till 17th of August. Okay, so Puneet asks, any discount code for existing members for FNO course? That is what has been flashed on your screen, CRRFNO. Sushrut says, anyways, I've already bought and started the course. Okay, fair enough. So I think everyone should surely take the benefit of this course. I think I've tried to cover anything and everything which is important about futures and options right from scratch. And hopefully those who have already enrolled, they will enjoy it. So these were the 9 focus points that I wanted to put forth in front of you. 10th sector, I would want to hear from you all. What do you feel? Which of the sectors? Jay says waiting for the Zoom meeting. Funny says already bought the course. Manisha says already bought and started the course. Kya baat hai? Kya baat hai? I'm so happy that many people have already started learning futures and options through the course. Varun says no special merchandise as mentioned in the email. Varun, my team will be sending you a separate email for those who are enrolling for the combo course. You will be sent a separate mail through which you can check out the merchandise of your choice. You will be sent basically 100% coupon code for the merchandise. Okay, so don't worry, you will get it in next 2-3 days. Nishchay says cement. Automotive, I think we can cover in the same space, which is EV. Okay, so that is possible. Infrastructure, defense. Okay, I think three. Yes, yes. Shubham also talks about banking, because I guess in today's speech, Abhinav will talk about validity for the combo course. Don't worry. In today's speech, Modi ji also specifically mentioned that he also has a target of ensuring more and more people in the financial inclusion. So with this, there could be. He has also targeted that 100. Target is very high. That 100% of the Indians should be having exposure to a bank account. I know this is like very steep target. 100% is totally steep, but at least if we have to go close to this, then I think banks which are having good spread, good network, something like an SBI bank, it can be a very good point for them as well, right? Uh, so I think these could be the 10 sectors which we could have discussed. Let me welcome a lot of new members who have joined in today. Anchika says, hello ma'am, white color suits you. You can please make a video about algo trading. Thank you. Thank you, Anchika. Algo trading के ऊपर वीडियो चाहिए, ठीक है, चलो, I'll take it in one of my to-do videos. I think I should be asking you, you all. I was just thinking about this. Let me know your views. I just wanted to know if we should early. I think in 2019 I used to do a show which was then called as Ask Rachana Show. It is something like an AMA, Ask Me Anything. So what is this Ask Me Anything? I'll tell you, wherein you are asked to post your questions on various platforms. It could be Twitter, it could be Instagram, it could be on YouTube. And I pick up random questions from these, and I, like, one of our Wednesday videos could be AMA with Rachana, wherein I take your questions, like I'm doing this in the live stream right now, but not everyone can attend the live stream, right? So you can post your questions, and I will pick up some nice 8 to 10 questions, and I'll make a compilation of all the answers to these questions and make a Wednesday video on this. So if you feel that this is a good thought process, then just let me know so I can think about this, how to restart the Ask Me Anything show. So I'd be really happy if I get your feedbacks. If you would want me to make a video wherein I just take your questions, no specific point. Certain missing top 2 videos. Yes, top 2 is very much there in the list. So yes, very nice. People are really saying yes, yes, yes. Good. So nowadays you are not coming live on Thursdays. Kunal, I actually said this in the beginning of the video that the F&O course was like really taking a toll on me, and me and my entire team, every day on an average 10 at night, 11 at night, some days 12 at night. We used to be in the office and we have worked like crazy. So that was the reason why I could not be. I mean, I was not able to come live last two Thursdays. But from this Thursday, we'll be getting back. Don't worry. All right. Cool. So I think everyone is saying yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect. Missing stocks in news badly. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to restart that from coming Thursday. Don't worry. Okay, fantastic. So that works. I will be taking the AMA. I'll think through how to conduct this, and we will be taking it live. Someone was asking me about the validity of the courses as well. Someone was also complaining that why do you have a validity? So I'll tell you the simple logic. The course is of 18 hours. I think a human psychology is that if there is no urgency which is created, then people don't even start it. Okay, so I remember I have enrolled for uh, I had enrolled for one of the courses which had no validity. I saw the first lecture, and then I don't remember seeing it as the second lecture. I don't remember the password also, because I know that it's with me lifelong. So that urgency is not created. Number one. Number two, if I keep it as a lifelong validity, the examples that I've discussed in the course, they can become absolutely redundant. Okay, so what I plan is that uh, every 2 years, every 3 years, I'm going to reshoot these courses. Okay, at least 2 years, maybe I'll be reshooting the courses, and that is the reason why we have kept a validity. Anupam Das asks, "Hello, madam. Please tell me about IOC chemicals. Sorry, IOLCP. So IOL chemicals. It's a very good stock fundamentally. We have discussed this stock in the past stocks and news. I think very good fundamental stock. Prithvi Shirke, thank you for the super chat. No questions asked. One more question from Shubham Marathe. Ma'am, your views on Axtel and Avantel? Not checked actually. Let me just check it on TradingView. Okay, I'm going to stop the stream in next 5 minutes. So avoid asking more questions right now. Our Thursday stream is going to be there where we will be talking about different stocks in news. So don't worry on that. All right, charts, and we will be talking about Uh, yeah, I can see some kind of reversal in Avantel. If you have seen that stock on a daily time frame, I'm talking about daily time frame, Avantel was going down, and I can see kind of a reversal in that. So looks good to me on chart. Basically, I can see a reversal. I don't think that it can zoom up very quickly from here. RSI is also a shade below 60. MACD is not yet has not yet crossed over, but again, as I'm mentioning, it can be worth watching. And the second one that you had asked was listed out Axtel. Still, I've never heard about this Axtel Industries. Axtel, I would have avoided based on current technical analysis. Aditya Khanna, thank you for the super chat. No questions asked. Amaraja Battery, it's again one of the very good companies. NMDC, your views. I have given my views on that stock already. Advait says, when will we get stock of the month? Can we get 2 such videos in a month? Maybe we can pay extra. Advait, एक stock in news के लिए एक stock of the month बनाने के लिए ही it is like so much of effort which is put in. I can't even imagine 2 stocks in news right now with the current bandwidth that I have. But yes, this month's stocks in news. Oh my god, why am I saying stock in news? This month's stock of the month also, as usual, somewhere around 20th or 22nd, it will be released. So till then, keep a close watch on that stock. Sakit says, hi ma'am, your views on IRCTC, should we wait for the split to enter? I've talked about my strategy whenever it is about split. I always invest a chunk of my investment before the split. So let us say if your plan is to invest, just as an example, 10,000 rupees. Okay. 1/3 out of that, that is 3,000, roughly around 3,000, or let us say a little bit more than that because Abhi right now stock was around 2,000 plus, if I'm not mistaken. So 4,000 ke aspas you could have invested pre-split and balance post-split. That is doable. That's what I do. Okay. So that you get a good averaging. Anush Trehan says, is it a good time to accumulate Dixon? Dixon is my all-time favorite. It's fantastic stock fundamentally. So we call it as a BOED category. What is BOED? Buy on every dip. Because if it's a fundamentally good stock, you just have to, wait for it to dip. Right. Next one is by Dips. Happy Independence Day, says Dips. Thank you. Same to you. Can you tell what's happening in Tejas Networks? I remember it has gone up like zoop for quite some days. Let me just pull up the chart. Yes, I'll quickly share my screen if you want. That's the screen for you. You can see a last few days from 23rd July, it is continuously in upper circuits. And actually, I mean, it's a huge breakout that we can see here. It has been in a specific time frame, in a specific price frame for such a long time, and all of a sudden it saw a breakout and it is going up continuously. I have seen the price movement, but I have not had the chance to check out what is the news in Tejas Network. Maybe this Thursday, before this Thursday's live stream, I will try and check out if there is some specific news in that, and I will let you know. Tata has acquired stake in Tejas, I guess, since last 23 upper circuits is what Darpan says. So if that be so, maybe that is the reason why it has been seeing continuous upper circuits, right? All right, I guess this is it. I wanted to quickly mention about this point. I saw the speech today and I thought, let me just bring out my views on which sectors could be there in focus, based on our Prime Minister's speech. Starting this Thursday, we will be getting back on stocks and news. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.